So this is not a check-in TS, but it's something that I have been thinking about. I've not been thinking about it at length, but it's something that when it happens, I just think about it. So it's basically death. Death is very traumatic to me. Like, even if it's somebody close to me or somebody I don't know, it is still very traumatic to me. There are events that happen when someone dies. For example, if you had someone on your status and they're now posting about maybe somebody close to them that died, the thing you'll be seeing is screenshots of their chats. They will post their pictures more. They will talk about the person, like the amazing things the person has done before, and you might be quick to judge, to say, oh, why didn't you post the pictures since? Why didn't you talk about the chats people had since? Why didn't you talk about how that person always made you laugh? We are very quick to judge, especially when celebrities die. Like when Mohbad died, I saw a lot of comments about how people are now turning up for him, but before nobody knew him, and now it is life. That is one of those things that exposes things like this. Do you get? It is not meant to be normal, but the reality is that that's how life is. Okay, let me just use myself for example. I had an uncle that died on November 5th, 2018. I remember the date so well because it was like 3 days to my birthday. November 5th, 2018, I lost my uncle. And the first thing I did was, do I have my uncle's number? Throughout, we have been talking. I've been talking to Uncle Luther now. We have had a relationship. But that day, it dawned on me that, I do not have my uncle's number. Now, why did I go searching for my uncle's number? Because he died. When someone dies, when someone close to you dies, that person has become center. Before they died, they might have been center, but why should I check our chat? Why should I read our chat again? Why should I go back to our pictures, except it's on your birthday or there is something beautiful happening in your life? But if it was just a normal random day, why should I go and start looking for your picture or listening back to your voice notes or checking back our chats? I don't know whether I'm making sense, but that is one of those things that makes you want to rehatch or reflect or go back in memory on the relationship you had with the person that died. Most times you don't even know the person, but you find yourself, like maybe it was an acquaintance, or you just find yourself going back to that chat you guys had, reading meaning into everything. Probably their WhatsApp profile, nobody reads WhatsApp profile, but now you're reading the WhatsApp profile of that your acquaintance that just died. You're now reading every caption they have on Instagram, no matter how lengthy it is. You start tracing their life because they're dead. That's what death causes. You now realize, that you shouldn't have said XYZ to that person. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done this. No matter who you have in your life right now, you can't give everybody center in your life, but one thing that makes them center is when they die. I know that's a harsh thing to say, or that's a hard truth or hard pill to swallow, but then it's the truth. You are listening to me right now. I want to use myself for example. You're listening to me right now. You love my voice, you love hearing the things I say, but the day you would hear, God forbid, I can't die at my young age, but the day you would hear that Chiwendo Perpetua Odemwe, the host of Ordinary Podcast, has found a way to leave this earth to go and meet her creator, I promise you, my podcast would be something you would want to listen to. My content on YouTube or Instagram would be something you would want to watch. My captions would be something you would want to read. You had to go back to our chat and read everything. Maybe just for a day or two, and later on you move on. So I'm just saying all these things to say that we should not be quick to judge people when they start talking about a dead person, because you are very much liable to do the same. Maybe you might not make it public, but privately you are doing it. There are a lot of people that have died that in my private space have gone back to our chats, have gone back to the things that revolved around them, and most times I didn't care, but because they are dead now, I kind of care. Do you get? So I don't think we should be quick to judge. That's what death does. It just makes people center. It just makes the person the center of everything. It's as if everything pauses for that moment and brings them, like their life becomes highlighted to you. You now go back to remember like the last conversation you had, the last time you saw them. That's just what death causes. So it also brings up the conversation of trying to make sure that your relationship with everybody is genuine, pure, filled with love and joy, because you never know when the person leaves, so you won't have to regret. Do you get? So it's also all about like giving people their flowers while they are alive, because you don't know when they will buy sugar. All those things, instead of delaying or procrastinating that conversation or that phone call or that text message, why not do it now? Because when they die, it will still be a blow, but it will be like, why didn't I just call them, or why didn't I just text them? And then you'll now be one of those people that will not screenshot your last chat and be like, how wish I replied you sooner. Don't judge people that do those things, because it's what death causes. But at the meantime, just try and make sure that your relationship with people is just like genuine, pure. I know that people would use you, people would make you feel like you're weak because you're dashing out love, you're giving out love because you're so filled with love. But guess what? You are doing yourself a service. It is their loss if they think that they can use and dump you. So give out love, dish out love to people. Let it be your service to the world. And when the person leaves the earth, when the person dies, let it be only beautiful memories that you are left of the person. Do you get? So yeah, I don't know whether this made sense, but if it made sense to you and if it's something you have been thinking about, well, I'm in your ship too. I think about these things. Let's love lead, love people around you. It's Chiwendo here again, and let's see you in another episode. Bye.